stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to be doing a length check at the end showing what my hair looks like straight, and it's been a year since I've seen it, so it's going to be a surprise to both of us, but stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome to Vitamins for Breakfast, your one-stop shop for all the vitamins you'll ever need to help amplify your life. With that being said, if you're new here, welcome, hello, welcome to the tribe. If you've seen my face before or you know me, what's up, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Today I am celebrating my 2-year Big Chop anniversary. So that means that around this time, 2 years ago, October 2018, I started my Big Chop journey. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. But in that video, I am at the beginning stages of the Big Chop journey, which means my hair was extremely short. And I was at that forefront of the Big Chop journey where you're immediately regretting your decision, but you're trying so hard to embrace it because it is what it is. There's no really turning back now. Your hair it's short and you've cut it all, and there's no more relaxers. There's nothing to make you feel comfortable anymore within society, and you just gotta embrace your little fro. My Big Chop has been such a life lesson for me. It's not just simply about the hair. It has taught me so much just about life itself. When you really go into something, unsure, but you have like an inner knowing that this is the next step, and you just have faith and you do it and you follow through, in time, it will prove itself to you as to why you had to do this. So it is so nice to come on here today and give you a 2-year update and be like this testament or this testimonial of, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I have generated a list of 10 tips that have helped me along my journey that can possibly help you no matter what stage you are within the journey, whether you're at the beginning and you're contemplating even doing the Big Chop, or you are 5 years down the line. I feel like these tips are super helpful, in no particular order, starting with number 1. Make sure you always deep condition your hair. And I know this is most likely a given. It's like a duh, like of course I deep condition my hair, but there's some people who don't deep condition every wash, and I think it's so important to deep condition your hair because usually when you are natural, like myself, you wash your hair once a week. Some people wash their hair bi-weekly, and it's just a long time that your hair is spending kind of just with products on it and interacting with the environment, and it just kind of needs that one-on-one time with a product that's really designed to nourish and nurture your hair for at least 30 minutes. And this doesn't mean that any deep conditioner is good for your hair. This means that you have to really find something that will suit you and works good with your hair. Number 2 is to prevent breakage, detangle your hair before your wash. So during the pre-poo stage, definitely section your hair, spray it with some water, and detangle from your tips to your root. Number 3, during the pre-poo stage, use apple cider vinegar and green tea to rinse your scalp. This not only cleans your scalp and leaves it like squeaky clean, it also prevents breakage. And the detangling before you wash also prevents breakage. So those are 2 tips that can prevent breakage for you. Number 4 is rice water treatments. I know there's a lot of conversations on rice water, whether it's good or whether it's bad. I just think that if you eat rice, what is the big deal of it being on your hair? Of course, you just have to make sure that you clean the rice as you would before you cook it. So I just think that maybe that's where probably issues are arising, but it's been super helpful for me. What I would do is I would prepare the rice water and then use it combined with my deep conditioner. So I would leave it in my hair for 30 minutes and then I would just rinse it all out. There's some people who like sleep with it. There's some people who go a whole week spraying it into their hair, whatever works for you. But I've had a lot of good results with using rice water. Number 5 is to always wrap your hair or at least go to bed with a satin pillowcase. I prefer a satin pillowcase just because when I do the pineapple method or I try to wrap my hair, I wake up up in the morning and it just didn't look good. And that could be because I was at the beginning stages of my hair, so my hair was a lot shorter. But I've just fallen in love with the fact that I can just lay down and I wake up and it's fine because I have a satin pillowcase. But whatever works for you, just make sure that you are protecting your hair when you're going to sleep, whether that be with a satin scarf or a satin pillowcase. Number 6, only use satin hair ties. If you're using like kind of like that rubber band material on your hair, that can also cause breakage. So to prevent breakage, definitely get some satin hair ties. Okay, number 7, jojoba oil or jojoba oil. I don't know which one it is. That alone is amazing. Whether you combine it in your deep treatment, whether you use it to style your hair, whether you just do a scalp massage with that, whether you use it to like take out a braid out or a twist out and you just put that moisture on your hands, it is amazing. When it comes to the health of your hair and promoting growth, this oil is by far one of the best oils in my opinion. Okay, number 8 is to drink a lot of water. I've noticed that keeping myself physically hydrated has made a big difference with my hair, so drink a lot of water. Number 9 is to trim your hair regularly. I know that it's hard when you're trying to retain length and you just don't want to trim anything, but I promise you it's worth taking off a little bit at the ends to actually really continue to grow healthy hair versus just having long hair. You want quality, not quantity, okay? And number 10 is have faith. And I know it's hard to have that, especially when you wake up some days and your hair is just not cooperating. It doesn't look good. You're at the stages where you don't have the length or it's not looking healthy and bouncy, and it's just like, what is happening? Just have faith that in time your hair will manifest itself to where you want to see it, or it'll even surprise you. Like my hair surprised me. I did not think that I was capable of really growing my hair to this extent, you know what I'm saying? And for me to actually have curls like this, like bouncy curls, I've always imagined what my curly hair was like. I used to have dreams about it as a kid because for so long I just straightened my hair and I never knew what that other side of me looked like. So to be on this other side now, to become acquainted with, you know, what my hair looks like naturally, is such a beautiful process. And honestly, I encourage anyone who is contemplating on whether or not they should embark on the big chop journey. I am again a testament that it takes time. There's a lot that you have to do. It's trial and error. You have to have faith. You have to be patient, but it is worth it. You know, just have faith that you're doing this with good intention, and so the outcome will be positive. Do it! I just really want to give you guys a close-up of my hair. Like, can we just get real close and like look at these curls? Can we like look at these curls? Gotcha. You thought I was showing you my curly hair? No, remember I told you in the beginning of the video to stay tuned to the end because I was gonna do a length check. Length check. Oh my god.
Okay.
So yes, I did go ahead and I straightened my hair. My hair is definitely in layers, which is kind of how my curly hair kind of falls too. It definitely falls in layers. So when it came time to actually straighten my hair, I still was very cautious of my curly hair because I don't want to damage my hair in the process. So I still use my shampoos and conditioners. I did a roller set, which is something that I prefer versus taking a blower and drying your hair. Some people go from like wet to dry by blow drying it. I didn't use high heat when I straightened, and I did use a heat protectant, which is, it's a 10. I do see a lot of curly girls online, on YouTube specifically, like swear by this. So I tried it and I wasn't disappointed at all. I thought that by now my hair would be extremely frizzy because as a natural haired woman, you know your hair will frizz pretty quickly after you straighten it. But it's been pretty good thus far. I did trim a lot because my ends were not looking good, and that's why a length check is always so important, because it really shows you and exposes like how much you actually need to cut, because curly hair can deceive you. A lot of times I will do my curly hair and my curls bounce like no problem. My ends don't look bad to me, so I'll be like, well, I don't think I necessarily need to trim. But straightening my hair, I saw I definitely needed to trim, so I trimmed my ends, and I am just in love. And I just want to say, although I don't want to get too deep, but this is just kind of who I am at this point. I've just accepted it, that somehow, some way, I always end up on a long rant about like life and the human experience and X, Y, and Z. But I really wanted to take a moment to share that I've learned so much through my journey with my hair. When I reached that moment 2 years ago when I decided that I wanted to cut my hair, it was because I was tired of having to shapeshift to fit the mold of society, knowing that it takes a lot for me to do that. And I was tiring myself out to please who, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to force myself into a box that I don't fit in. A lot of us do that, you know, we shrink ourselves to fit, and we're not meant to fit, you know what I'm saying? Like boxes are man-made. You're not meant to fit in anything. You were meant to flow and expand and adapt and be so layered and multidimensional that we've lost sight in that. So I feel like through my big chop journey, I have learned that I'm beautiful just the way I am. I don't have to put chemicals in my hair to make myself conform to society and society standards. I honestly love straight hair. I think straight hair is beautiful, just as much as I love curly hair, and I want to honor all those aspects of myself. We're multi-layered beings. Like we're not meant to live a one-dimensional life. So honor yourself, celebrate yourself, take care of yourself, love yourself. And yeah, I'm sending you guys so much peace, so much love. I hope that this video has been helpful, insightful. I hope those tips can help you along your journey. If you have any questions or you want to ask me anything, definitely leave a comment, reach out to me, follow me on Instagram, Vitamins for Breakfast. If you want any more, you know, insight in reference to kind of the tone of the conversation that I just had with you about life and the human experience, go to vitaminsforbreakfast.com. I have plenty of vitamins there to feed your soul. Shameless plug. And yeah, thank you guys so much. And again, I'm sending you love and light. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Okay, bye guys.